Hello, my name is Michael Dunleavy, and this is my final project for CSC 106. I'm going to go through my game right here and the programming for my game. This is a number of global variables that sets the number of gems, the speed of the gems, so later on when they're called, they have a value. This is the scene right here, so I'm setting the scene equal to 0. This is the button constructor, just an object, and then when the button is clicked, the scene is going to equal 1. This is the mouse click function, so it's allowing the button to be clicked, which will then open the first scene, which is the game. This is the opening screen right here. This is a loop, which is taking the gems and putting them across the bottom. This is the image for the gems. The name of the game, my name, the title. Then this is calling that object the start button. This is the button, the blob constructor. This is the X, the Y. This is another object. The game score here. The blob.prototype.draw. This draws the blob. It's also constraining the blob within the screen so that it cannot go outside of these bounds. Right here, these prototypes for the blob, so that when these are called, the blob .draw will not will go up or down or left or right. So that's gonna be later on in the draw function. I'm gonna call that. This is my check for gem grab. So basically, it's saying if the gem is within this of the blob, then the gem will go back to negative 400. The score will increase, and the gems will continue to fall. We're setting the image mode here to center for the gems. This is another constructor function here for the gems. This is an array which takes the gems right here, loops it into the array, which will then draw them on the screen later on. This is the image I'm using. This is the array for my green gems and the loop. So this is the water. So basically what happens is I'm going to loop in the water to this array, which I drew a little further up. And this is my draw function for the game. It sets my score on the screen right here. It sets the win screen. It also then calls this if statement so that if the button is pushed, then the opening screen, if the scene equals 0, will be the opening screen. If it equals 1, then it will equal the game. And that's kind of what the button does. The button sets the scene equal to 1. This is another loop for the water, the gems. This is putting it across the screen. It's calling the draw functions, checking for the gem grab, and it's also doing the speed of the gems, of the green and the blue gems here. This is the draw for the blob, so I'm calling that draw onto the screen. These are the key press functions, so it's calling the if the blob is pressed, then it will it will call each function, so right, left, up, down. And yeah, that's my game. And I think I explained everything for you.